guys, Wolfbane here, back from the dead essentially. In regards to War Thunder, as you might have seen, I already posted a new Arma 3 video, but I'm kind of back, kind of. It took freaking forever to upload that Arma video, even though it's 35 minutes long. It took something like 24 hours on my current internet connection, so I can't really say I'm totally back, but I am going to try and start posting more videos, hopefully one a week, maybe one every couple of weeks. It's going to be a nice split between War Thunder, Arma 3, and maybe a few other odds and ends as I get intrigued by making some videos about them. But anyways, we're doing War Thunder right now, and I'm going to be taking out the AFD-3. So on the AFD-3, you have two 105mm cannons. And what's nice about it is your boat has just a little bit of armor plating that's ultimately not really going to do anything for you. But because of the way the guns are laid out, you can generally do fairly effective broadsides at long range. You don't want to be doing them at close range just because that's how you die super quickly in boats. But at long range, you just angle yourself sufficiently so you can get your two cannons to bear, and you can reach out and touch people and make them sink very quickly. In addition to your two 105s, you've got two quad 20 mils, two single 20 mils up here, and then you've got this little guy right here. He's kind of cute. Oh, excuse me. Those aren't 20s, those are 15s. And this is a 37 mil. So ultimately, armament's not bad. Armor itself is not really going to save you. But it's a fun boat, and ultimately, one of the nice things about this, the reason why I prefer this one over the D1 is the barrel sits higher on the 105, and it allows you to shoot straight over your 20 mil, or at least close enough to being able to shoot straight over it. With the D1, we'll pull that one up. As you can see, the barrel sits lower, and you can't shoot over your 20 mil, so you really have to angle yourself to get it to bear. And then by angling yourself, now this is one of the problems with boats. Your boats are divided into sections, kind of like your bow, your, I don't know, your forward, but before the bow, your rear. It's divided into different compartments, and as you expose your boat, obviously you expose more compartments. If one of your compartments is completely destroyed or black, well, you can keep shooting that compartment over and over and over and over, and nothing happens. And it works the same way with the enemy. They can keep shooting that compartment over and over and over and over again, and pretty much nothing happens. So obviously you're trying not to expose all of your boat so that you don't lose all of your compartments. But with the D1, you kind of have to do that just to bring your primary gun to bear. And that's not even to get your rear one to bear. That's just to get your front one. So ultimately, you're in a precarious situation. You have a lighter hitting gun. It's heavy compared to other boats, but because it's a smaller but slower firing gun, ultimately you're kind of at a disadvantage. The 105 does a wonderful job against small boats. Okay, so Ireland Bay. Not one of my preferred maps, just because it's super enclosed and does not work with the long range essence of the D3. But with the 20 mils, it's not too bad. I think I'm going to choose the north spawn, if it will let me, hopefully. We'll go from here. Now, I'm not sure how many players we're going to have on. Not very many. I am playing on what is today? Tuesday, I think. Yeah. Early Tuesday afternoon, my time. So, overall, not going to be many people. But that actually might make it a little bit better. Might make the rounds a little faster. Might allow for more kills. I don't know. So as you can see, this thing, it's not really going very fast. 19 kilometers. Oh, there we go. Got the Schnellboot. Alright, work on this guy. First shot out. Big hit in the rear, aim a little bit further in front. And see, there's that where I was talking about with the compartments. You can shoot it over and over again, but it doesn't really do anything. Alright, we got a bigger ship. Unfortunately, I do not know the names of all the different boats and whatnot. They're just a series of letters. There's nothing really memorable, you know, like a T-72 or Abrams or Leopard or Panther or Stewart, you know, just nothing quite that memorable. They're just boats, a series of letters and numbers. Now, unfortunately, my teammate did die, so it leaves us kind of in a precarious situation. I'm going to go ahead and switch control to my quads. At anything less than 2,000 yards or meters or whatever this is, you pretty much want to take control of your 20s, just because going back to that spray and pray method which I was talking about, you just kind of sweep the ship. That's all you're doing. Left to right, and you just sweep it, and you'll take them out. So we're gonna wait for him to pop out. Gonna get the guns pre-sighted. Alright, is this guy poking out yet? No. There we go. So like I said, we're just gonna sweep. And just like that, he's out. Alright, there's our second one. Once again, we're gonna sweep. And he's down. Now, as you can see, by continuing it forward in a straight line, most of the damage is being directed towards my front. Not all of it, but most of it is. And that's the important thing. Alright, we got another boat. So we're going to sweep. And he's down. These quad 20s are absolutely devastating. Alright, yep. And we're out. Okay, so welcome to North Sea. This is actually one of my preferred maps on this. Specifically to use the D3, just because you have this large body of open water. It really lets you utilize your long-range ability better. Going back to that 2,000 yard, 2,000 meter distance for the 20 and the machine guns, basically at 2,000, after 2,000 meters, your bullets disappear. Not that they become ineffective, but they just straight up disappear. And so if somebody sits at exactly 2,000 meters, you're not going to hit them. You'll literally watch your tracers disappear about a foot above their head, and then they won't take any damage. So with this, on a large open map like this is where you need the cannons, because they do not disappear at the 2,000 meters. And with this little sandbar right here, you can kind of hide behind it. I try not to do that because I think it's kind of cheap. But you can. First shot's out. And he's going way fast. And he's going away from me too. So I'm actually... well, I'll try and take him out, since nobody else will try. There we go. I'm going to slow down a little bit. He's maneuvering. There we go. We got some good hits. There we go. Alright. Try not to broadside myself. So now that we're out here a little bit closer, I'm going to start taking out these near threat ships. And as you can see, the HE rounds are superbly effective once they make contact. This guy's doing a really good job maneuvering. Alright, he's down. We're gonna start hitting on this guy. Alright, we got him on fire. We took out his engine room, so he'll be slowing down fairly soon. Dang, he's slowing down a lot faster than I expected. Alright, so he's focusing on me. I have to start turning away. I overexposed myself, so I'm probably going to be going down pretty soon. But such is the cost of me doing that to myself. Alright, so he's down. Let's see if we can't take care of this guy. It'd be nice if I could have gotten an ammo explosion on him. Alas, it was not to be. So we're going to transition over to this guy. He's trying to escape behind the sandbar. And he's in safety. Start engaging this guy. We're going to increase the range manually just a little bit so we get better hits. And as you can see, what I'm doing is I'm just going from compartment to compartment. You get all the compartments black, they go down. It's kind of anticlimactic. That's the current gameplay right now. Once again, manually adjust up so I can hit over the sandbar. Sometimes it shoots over the target, but with the large HE rounds of this, it's not too bad. Didn't even notice I was sinking, so I'll get my pumps going. It's one of the things you really have to pay attention to in boats is making sure that your buoyancy is still doing good. Otherwise, you'll end up sinking to the point where you can't save yourself. Alright, so we got another boat coming around here. Bring the guns to bear. And he's turning. I think he's realizing that that was not a good choice. We're going to manually adjust a little bit more since he's moving away. We got some good hits. And I think that should be a kill. Alright, we're going to readjust to this guy, who I had been harassing earlier. Can switch to my 20 just because of the speed that this guy's moving. And we're going to go back to sweeping. Manually drop it down. Alright. Those were all terrible misses on my part. There we go. I gotta be careful. He might have dropped a torp on me. Alright. There we go. Got this guy. So I'm in range of his 20. Just like, and I'm gonna try and go with my big guns here, because normally the 20 is one of the first guns that gets knocked out by enemy fire. Point my nose right at him, so he can only damage my forward compartment, and the first round is out. Not bad. We're actually gonna shoot there again. We're gonna increase the range just a little bit. Go for an ammo. Oh, and he got me. Welcome to Fiji. This is the first time I've ever played it in this kind of a layout, so I'll be interested to see how it all goes. I am just going to bring out a loadout of these new rounds. We'll see how it works out. I might regret it, but who knows? Maybe I'll learn to love them. After all, they're a modification, so they have to be better than stock, right? Right? Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out if he was alive or dead. Because he looked dead, but he was coming back as alive. So a few more players than the first match we started off with today. which is always a good sign. I guess maybe people are getting home or going to work or something. I don't think that's the case, but I don't know. Doing good so far. We've cleared the spawn area. I'm sure we'll see something to shoot. There's something behind that island. Alright, we're getting past the first island in our spawn. We're doing really good. Alright. We're seeing lots of tracers still. Nobody really to shoot yet. Oh, there's somebody. And of course we got that bush right there, so can't really see. We got nobody on the north side. This is already not a good way to start the match for the team. I don't have a whole lot of confidence that we'll come out the winner on this match, but oh well. We should have fun anyway. Ah, there's somebody. Fair hit. Ah, went through him. That was a good hit. And he's down. Probably should have switched to my 20 mils for that one. But oh well. Alright, I'm actually going to start going into reverse, especially against this guy. So these guys are dangerous with their T-72 turrets. T-72, what am I talking about? T-34 turrets. And come on. Back up. Yeah, might die here. Alright, as you can see, my front 20 died and my 37 mil died. Like I said, that front 20, he's always going to be the first one to go down if I start taking fire. It's what people focus on first. And oh. And that's kind of a common tactic that you'll see in boats, is where people will just hide behind the islands to be able to shoot over them.